I am finally done with this Mariner 40 horse, which is actually a Yamaha motor. Me and this motor's been through some shit. So, altogether, I found out why his motor wasn't initially starting, because this power wire was grounding out and touching lower cowling, and that's what that issue was, blew the fuse and everything. But he was having an overheating issue. Told to pull the thermostat housing off, and then found a piece of flat metal looking stuff inside there, and some old impeller fins. Changed the water pump impeller, ran the motor was staying hot on the top side. The bottom side was staying cool, the top side was staying hot. You can see like there's some discoloration from being ran hot and everything. But so I pulled the lower unit off, and a couple of the fins were busted up and everything, and looked for the old fins and stuff and couldn't find any. Pulled the head off, and this bolt and that bolt snapped off, and some of the other ones were kind of a pain in the ass to get off. But so the head gasket itself had a big hole in the center of it, and it wasn't allowing the water to flow on the upper side of the engine, pretty much. I tried to take off the side exhaust plate right here, because the water's on the outside, you got exhaust on the inside, but this bolt snapped off, and I know for sure at least 4 or 5 more of these bolts would snap off trying to get them off, so I said fuck it, left that alone. I wire brushed it, sandpapered it, cleaned it, put the 3M 8200 permanent sealant on there. It's been curing for over 6 hours now. It takes a little bit for it to fully cure, but it's good enough to touch and run the motor and stuff. This bolt down here, got it drilled and stuff. The bolt extractor snapped off in it. Got all that crap situated. This one was a pain in the ass too. The drill drifted off course and went up that way. That's why there was a little pinhole up there. I drilled that whole thing out with the carbide, tungsten carbide burr drill bit, and got all the shit out of there, made it a bigger size. That's why this bolt's bigger than the rest of these bolts. Drilled them, tapped them, helicoiled them, got that all situated. Cleaned off the surfaces on the engine block and the head for the new gasket, new head gasket, new thermostat housing gasket, cleaned off all the surfaces and stuff on that. Yeah, new water pump impeller inside there. Yeah, I had to have all this stuff off and disconnected and everything, but it's all back together. Motor's running good, everything's good. I'm just running my battery to it right now, because his is not enough power to crank it over. It's been sitting since October, I believe, November or something like that. But motor's staying cool, pumping water great, no water leaks. Everything is damn good. I had my laser temperature gun on it earlier today, and it's not getting hot or anything like that. It's staying within spec. I checked the compression after installing everything back together, and it's pretty much 140 psi in both cylinders. The compression's still great. Pumping the shit ton of water. sure this motor stays straight. I shift it. There's reverse. Let's try that again. I gotta shift it kind of faster. There we go. There's reverse. Motor's kind of turning. There's forward. Ugh. Yeah, when you shift these, you gotta do it kind of fast. Don't do it slow, because you'll hear that sound. But motor's running great, and she's good to go.